Welcome back to another video, and this is going to be a short one, very short one. I was going to put this on, do like a video for like Instagram, but to be honest, it's going to probably be a bit too long for an Instagram video, so I'm going to put it here on YouTube. Ignore my attire, just come out the gym. We're back next week anyway, properly. Well, I mean, the guys have still been working while I've been off on holiday. And we are back. We got 3 full houses to clear, I think, next week. I think it's 3. Car boots out and a couple of small jobs. And then next weekend, next Friday to Sunday, we are, there's a big bunch of us going to a Butlins adult weekender. Now, I know it sounds really like tacky, but I've gone there for years. I've been going there for the last 20 years, and it's 18s only, and it's kind of semi to go for my birthday, but also some of my mates are turning 40 this year or have done so already. So there's 17 of us going there. So, but I am taking all the guys from the clearance side. So Kev, Harrison, Leo, Archie, that we're all going to go, plus loads of other people. So I can't wait for that. So we're going to have to work really hard the next 4 days to get everything done, because we've only got a 4-day week next week. But I'm going to try and film as much as I can. The weather isn't looking great for the car boot on Wednesday, which is a bit of a shame. But my purpose anyway for this video is to talk about a quote that I sort of stand by, and a quote that I've sort of gone by for years and years. And that quote is, if you always do what you've done, you're always going to get what you've got. Now, meaning that, to me, and it's become more, it's standing out more. The reason I'm doing this and talking about it now is because when I come back from holiday, I was talking to some people, and it's people saying, oh, you know, we had to like scrape to afford the holiday, and I know that's the case for so many people. Some people don't afford to go on holiday. I was that person once. I couldn't afford to go on holiday. We didn't go away for a long time, but I've changed that now. And it's like, and when you talk to these people and the jobs they're all doing jobs, 9-to-5 jobs, working for someone else, getting a salary each month. Okay, so you've got the comfort of knowing what you're going to get each month. But then my saying still stands that if you always do what you've done, you're always going to get what you got, because you're never going to, if you're just working to live and pay your bills, pay your mortgage, rent, car, phone bills, gym memberships, food on the table, and if your money only just covers that each month, you're never going to get anything else in life. And this is what the saying is. And years ago, when I was in recruitment, just before I started the company Clearance Grafters, I was in recruitment, and I was only there for 6 months, so I haven't mentioned it that much in the past, but it wasn't the best job I've ever done, more so by the management. But one of the directors there, when I first started, we had to use LinkedIn quite a lot, and it's my own personal profile, and that was my motto on my headline, whatever you want to call it, was, if you always do what you've done, you're always going to get what you got. He came along and said, oh, what does that mean? What does this mean? Why is it on there? What does it even mean? He was a bit posh. What does it even mean? No, take it off. Remove it. Take it off. Let's put this. And that's stuck in my head. That is still in my head now. Because now this is where I talk about doubt. He put doubt into me. He made me think that, what does that say? Why have I even got that saying? What does it mean? Why did I put that? How stupid of me to have put such a status? Because it's so meaningless, because that's how he made me feel. And it played on my mind for years. But now I realise that no, that I was right and he was wrong. He should never have changed that, because it's my personal account anyway. He should never have had those views. And I am right, because it's so true. When you think, I'm now, you know, I've broken free from the day-to-day job, the 9-to-5 job, working for people who do not appreciate you, don't respect what you do, don't care. All they want you to do is work so they can make money. That's all they do. And Not everyone, not everyone. I'm not labeling every single employer and every single company like that, but the majority are. People listening to this are probably in a job like that, who are, they're agreeing that is how it is, and it's but it doesn't have to be. So I feel like it's good to talk about this, and it's good to put it out there, because I have friends who budget. They'll budget because they're working a 9 to 5 job, and they have to, at the beginning, they have to budget each. But then I look at it, I think, you've got potential. You're clever. You're good at things, but yet you're doing a 9 to 5 job, which you don't like. You told me you don't enjoy it. You told me you don't earn enough from it, but yet you're still doing it. And it's this doubt that is ingrained into us by society, by people, and we need to break free from that and find our own potential and get out there. And if you want the holiday, if you want a nice new TV, you want a nice new car, go out there, go and bloody work for it. Don't get a credit card. I don't believe in credit cards and things like that, because you're just be swimming in debt. You need to, if you can't afford it, you don't get it, but give that the hunger that you need to go out there and do something more for yourself. Don't listen to your employers and families and friends and whoever who's sort of trying to keep you in a safe place. Because I tell you now, the company you work for, if it ever goes under, then that's it. You'll go under with them, and you'll be out there at the job centre looking for a job again. And the person who told me to remove my status on a recruitment company, guess what? Their company does not exist anymore. Their company has closed down a couple of years ago because they had no idea how to run a company, how to manage people. And that's just proof. If I had still been there, I'd be back to square one looking for a job. But no, I set off on my own. I'm releasing my own inner potential of where I can go, and now I want to encourage that potential into other people. And I stand by, if you always do what you've done, you're always going to get what you got. And that's so true. And I think we just need to listen to that. We need to incorporate that into our lives and into our society, that you don't all need to just leave school and go and get a job. We've all had potential to run our own business and do our own thing. No matter what it may be, we can all do it. It's just removing that doubt from your life and ingraining that self-belief that you can do it. Because you can do it. If you want things in life, you can do it. You can go there, start a business, start a side hustle first. Have a job, start a side hustle, whatever it may be. When I started Clearance Crafters for the first year, I had a part-time job, and I was working 7 days a week, part-time job, Clearance Crafters, to try and make ends meet. So it is hard to get going, but once you get going, you never look back. And I've since then, in fact, only today, I thought I'm going to put my status back on it. I don't use LinkedIn nowadays. I still got it active. I don't use it. But I put it back to, if you always do what you've done, you're always going to get what you got. Because I'm a strong believer in that saying. And I think we need to live by that. And let's not just be used by corporations and businesses. And let's release our own potential to benefit ourselves and our families. That's all I'm saying. That's the only. It's a short video, because I'm aware I haven't done many videos in the past couple of weeks, but there's going to be lots more coming up. Good clearances next week. I'm going to try and do a little bit of a week with the grafters, shall we say. Let's try and film a little bit of each day to show you what we're doing, show you some of the finds. Yeah, whatever. Guys, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Please subscribe to us. We want to try and grow this channel as big as we possibly can and help as many people and entertain as many people as we can amongst it. But for now, I'm going to go boom, showered. Family time. More family time out today. So the sun is shining at the moment. Thank you for watching.